The honeymoon period is over for our new parents.
So difficult.
The bliss of the baby bubble has been broken.
I just feel like, can I do it? I've only got 2 hands.
They're about to confront the realities of their new lives.
It's hard going. The mammy guilt is just killing me.
No break.
Ayla, get dressed. Come on. Ali, get out.
No sleep.
But she would not settle in her cot.
Enjoy.
The world's most demanding boss. And a whole heap of worries.
Going to bed every night, you think, oh God, what's tonight going to bring?
This is where the real work starts. Many parents survive the first month hunkered down in the safe haven of their home, adjusting to life with a newborn. Or 3. Sam and Rob from Macon brought their triplets home from hospital a few weeks ago. And it's not been easy.
When you bring them home and it's just you feel so responsible, and we didn't have 1 baby to worry about, we had 3 babies to worry about, and I think it was really overwhelming.
10 minutes away from booking a one-way flight to Buenos Aires.
Oh, great.
At one point.
All day, every day, it's been a never-ending conveyor belt of childcare. But a few weeks in, they're at least settling into a routine.
Here is our setup for bath time. 3 piles of clothes ready to go. 3 towels, 3 babies, 3 of everything. It was tough initially, yeah. It became a lot more manageable after about 3 weeks, would you say?
Yeah, it probably was 3 weeks, felt about 8 years.
Yeah.
Today's a significant date, the girl's 1-month birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Flora, Alice and Ella. Happy birthday to you.
And they finally plucked up the courage to leave the nest.
This is the official first outing, I think.
Well, we're not going to turn back straight away, hopefully.
It's something of a relay race just loading up the car.
Right, here we go.
As desperate as I was to get out of the house, because I was having a bit of cabin fever, it's such an effort to get them out of the house and so many worries to think about.
Here we go.
Rob, the history buff, has made an interesting choice for a day out with 3 tiny newborns, a windswept Caerphilly castle.
Yep, see, the largest castle in Wales. 1268 it was built.
You okay?
Yeah. You all right?
Yeah. Here come the triplets.
If we go into the castle.
And if leaving the house with 3 babies was complicated, pushing them around a windy Welsh castle is proving a real challenge.
Ooh, this is a bumpy one. It's really bumpy. She was bumping around like mad.
Well, access for a pram wasn't a major consideration when this place was built back in the 13th century. But it's not just the pram that's causing some stress.
Turn them round, the wind is catching them there.
I didn't realise it was this windy. It wasn't this windy earlier. Somebody's not happy. You okay?
The wind is hitting them right here.
Okay, right. It's okay.
Her cheeks are really red.
Are they? Is that not just her going mad?
Well, it could be because she cried, or it could be because she's cold.
She's probably hungry now.
The worry's all too much, and after just 15 minutes, the triplets' first history lesson has come to an abrupt end.
Put them through enough.
All I want to do is protect them now. I don't care about protecting either of us, to be honest. I really don't. It's like, you have gone into 4th place now, or 2nd place, because they're all in 1st. Okay. But that's all I care about, is protecting them and looking after them. And you sacrifice a lot for yourself to make sure they're okay, really.
Yeah.
The family may be back in the safety of their home for now, but Rob's only a couple of days away from his return to work. It's a watershed moment for all dads, and one that's also looming for Ali and Kelly in Cardiff.
Alien baby is right. What is your name? Where is your spaceship?
Kelly and Ali's second baby, Ayan, was born a healthy 8 pounds 9 ounces at Cardiff's Heath Hospital. Since then, he's been settling into life at home.
For me, it's like he's always been here.
Yeah.
They've given him a nickname, haven't they?
Elvis.
Elvis, because of the mop of hair.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he's a little bundle of joy.
Yes.
It's just mad he's here.
But older sister Ayla still hasn't quite adjusted. She was queen bee in this house, and she's not finding the change entirely painless.
She dropped a hint today saying, look, Dad, when I'm not in the house, you can call baby Ayan Barbie. But when I'm in the house, you call me Barbie. So
Made it quite clear.
you've made it clear, haven't you, love?
Yeah.
Yeah?
She probably is feeling a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
She's not pushed out by any means, but...
No.
Ayla,
Yeah,
we actually had us wrapped round her finger from the moment she was born. Right, stop it.
Right, come here.
Listen.
Get off the hat.
Time out. Stop it. No, Ayla, you haven't had your tea. Now stop being silly.
Well, you don't say no to Ayla. No. She doesn't. And that's the problem these days. The kids don't have enough vitamin N. No.
It's been much harder than they expected to adjust to 2 kids in the house. Kelly, in particular, is feeling the strain.
As a new mum, you don't get time to yourself. It's impossible. The only time I get to myself is when I'm on the toilet or in the shower.
And life's not going to get any easier. Ali's had just 2 weeks paternity leave.
Screwdriver?
Good girl. Screws. Check.
He'll struggle to go back to work, having all this time off. It's not long enough, though, really, is it? 2 weeks is not long enough.
Here we go. There we go. Hello, boo.
There's no putting off the inevitable. Ali's time is almost up, and Kelly will soon have to cope on her own.
Chubby cheeks.
Buryport couple Kathy and Andrew have also been savouring their time at home with new arrival Jude, and so far he's been nothing short of angelic.
Jude is the most chilled out, calm baby that I've ever had the experience of.
You were sent from the baby gods.
Yeah.
The gods took pity on us and sent this star down into your belly. He's a proper boob monkey now.
He's a triple monkey. Mine work overload today. I got enough milk to feed the street, I think.
Yay! Like many second-time parents, Kathy and Andrew's big worry pre-Jude was how a new baby would fit into the existing family unit alongside first son James.
James is our big priority. How is he going to be?
Yeah, we don't want him to feel left out in any way.
He's always at the back of my mind thinking, oh, I hope James is okay, I hope James is okay, I hope James is okay.
Kathy's concerns are perfectly natural, but they're starting to wear her down.
Don't lie on the table, James. Do you want to go outside?
No.
All right, don't go outside. Off the table, please. Don't do that. It's hard going. The mammy guilt is just killing me because if I'm feeding Jude, I feel guilty. And then if I'm playing with James and I've left Jude in like the swing or something, I'm feeling guilty that I'm not coaching him. Oh, it's just... I mean, I'm only one person. I can only give what I can give, but it is... the guilt is... never going to be easy, but it's a different level. I've just got to keep telling myself it's not forever, so just try and make it to the end of each day alive, keeping my children alive.
It's very common for mothers to feel guilty, to question their ability, to compare themselves with other mothers.
All right, oh, darling, all right.
And it's something that a lot of mothers won't discuss with each other.
I think you're just torn in 2 or 3 or however many children that you've got. Pick the card up, please. James, pick the card up, please. I was nearly breaking point, I think.
It's almost like a taboo subject to feel guilty for not being the best mum that you feel you can be. And that guilt is a really good sign because what it shows is that you care.
The introduction of a new baby is a major upheaval for everyone. And when you're only 2 years old, it can be seismic.
A bomb has gone off in James's playroom.
James's world has been knocked out of orbit, and he's acting up. Worst of all, his sleeping pattern's gone haywire. James is getting up dozens of times a night. No one's sleeping properly in this house, and that is not good news for Mum and Dad.
There was that morning when I put him back to bed 86 times. When he got out of bed and I put him back to bed 86 times.
86 times. It's just so hard. And you just think, going to bed every night, you think, oh God, what's tonight going to bring? Are we going to actually sleep, or is it going to be awful, you know? It's just that like anxiety feeling, you know, thinking we just don't know what to expect.
Sleep deprivation has a huge impact. Small problems become huge. Our anxiety levels might rise. Our ability to think clearly, to be rational, are also affected.
Oh, sweetheart.
And just as they're hitting this low point, Andrew's going back to work.
Should we go and say goodbye to Daddy?
Bye-bye, Daddy.
Bye-bye, Daddy. Bye. Have a lovely day.
Bye-bye, Daddy.
He's not due home until late this evening.
Should we do some drawing?
No.
You don't want to do some drawing?
No.
Oh.
The average adult gets about 7 hours sleep per night, but Kathy's trying to function on around 2.
I'm just numb because I think I'm just so exhausted. It's so difficult when you're so tired.
Luckily, Kathy's mum lives nearby, and she's come to the rescue. She's one of an estimated 10 million grandparents in the UK who help out with childcare.
Yesterday my shift started, so yes, well, I like to be helpful.
My mother, oh my gosh, thank God she's here.
Right then. Oh, anyone seen James? James!
But while her mum's a big help in the day, the dreaded night shift is looming.
It's just so hard. It's just sleep deprivation is just the worst, isn't it, for anyone? I'm gonna have to sort of get a plan together, I think, of what to do with James.
But not every parent has such a torrid time. Emily is one of nearly 3 million single parents in the UK. She lives at the top of the Heads of the Valley Road in Bryn Mawr, and so far she's coping well with her 8-week-old baby.
This is my daughter, Lily. Bit of a wild little baby. Got a personality already. Got my temper. I was 12 when I moved to Bryn Mawr. Because as my mum and dad split up, my stepdad was from Bryn Mawr.
Emily worked as a beautician up until the birth. She was staying at the family home when she went into early labour.
I was in bed over my mum's house and my water's broke. I just felt like if the only way to explain it was like a hot balloon just burst. And then the dog was barking. I was like, Mum, I think it's happened. So my mum's coming in. She was like, move the quilt. And I was like, no. I said, I don't know what's going to be down there. My stepdad was shouting downstairs, Emily, do you want a bacon sandwich? So I had a bacon sandwich. And my stepdad's like, you want any pain in them? I was like, no, I feel fine. So he was like, oh, I'm going to have an haircut then. And my mum came downstairs, and you could imagine the language was coming out of her mouth. You joking me? She was going. I was like, yeah, he's got to have an haircut.
Say hello to Lily.
Hello, Lily. Hurry up.
Say, in there.
Christmas is coming soon.
Christmas pudding's there.
And I remember the doctors come around my back of my head and going, oh, congratulations, she's you. And knowing like any other parent would be like, is my baby okay? You know, all this. I went, is she definitely a girl and has she got dark hair like me? And they was like, yeah, she's definitely a girl, she's got dark hair like you. So I go, oh, that's all right then.
Emily separated from Lily's father, Greg, during her pregnancy.
We was 19 when we got together. We'll both admit that we rushed things and, you know, people grow up and change. You want to behave? My mum taught me to tidy up after myself, cook, clean. I didn't know none of that. So when we moved in together, it was a bit, right, a lot of arguments at that point. So we decided to call it a day. What's the matter? Made me grow up quite a lot. Yeah, I would say. And it's not about me anymore. What's the matter?
What's in there?
So far, Emily's taken parenting completely in her stride.
I thought by now I'd have had a breakdown, like every new parent do, but no, everything's been fine. Oh, it's a yawn again. I've got an easy baby compared to other people's. So I'm lucky so far. I don't want to jinx it.
Oh, look at the tootsies! You're splashing! You're splashing! Oh, you're splashing, Mommy!
Everyone was quite surprised that I was doing it all on my own, living in my own house. Like my friends would say, like, how do you just sit there and just be calm? I'm like, just do.
What was I crying about? Oh, Lily! Oh, darling.
Now she's out, everyone wants to have a bit of her, and it's like, I might leave her alone, she's mine. So I'm kind of selfish, but really protective of her. Her life depends on me, and my life depends on her now. So it is lovely.
Up until now, though, Lily's not seen all that much of the wider world. Emily's been inseparable from her baby and hasn't felt confident enough to venture far from home. But she can't stay stuck indoors forever.
Hug, hug, hug.
Ray! Oh, did you just fart? Did you just fart then?
Change is also fast approaching for Newport couple Ryan and Sarah. They found the early weeks of bringing up baby Holly an absolute delight.
I find myself at least once every other day going, you're real. I can't believe you're real. This has really happened.
Up until now, Ryan's been a very hands-on father. That's not unusual for modern dads, who spend an estimated 700% more time interacting with their kids than they did back in the 1970s.
Okay, so Holly is so close to rolling over. We think this could be the moment. Go on, babes. Go on. Go on. Oh, nearly. Oh. Well, that's how you do it, honey.
But as of today, Ryan's joining our other dads in the return to work. In a few hours' time, he'll have to set off for a 10-hour shift at his Newport coffee shop. And Holly has not been having a good night.
And Holly is not happy. Just enjoy sleep. That's all but the window.
In the first 3 months of life, babies sleep an average of 16 to 17 hours a day. But unfortunately, that doesn't change the fact that they need to wake throughout the night to feed.
I think nothing really prepares you for how draining it's going to be, the lack of sleep. I love my sleep. That's a real money changer.
Torture, I think.
Yeah. You lose your mind. You absolutely lose your mind.
She would not settle in her cot.
With work looming for Ryan tomorrow, Sarah's volunteered to take over and let him get some much-needed kip.
Because you need to go to
I
work,
did say I had
didn't you?
work and I was like, I need sleep.
It's only a couple of hours later when Ryan's sleepwalking his way into work and opening up the shop. Good job, there's coffee on hand.
Right then. What am I going to find this morning? I didn't want to go back to work. That's supposed.
Yeah,
if that's a sign of how much the baby moon meant to us, not just me, but to us. It just hit me out of nowhere.
Like the bubble burst.
Yeah.
It was just like, oh yeah, life has to keep going. We have to earn money. We have to.
I've got to put bread on this table. Oh, I'm so tired. This is ridiculous. I hope my wife is sleeping. She didn't get much sleep at all last night. Getting back into the swing of things when really you just want to be home with your baby. I feel terrible right now, leaving my poor little baby at home.
And back at the house, Sarah's facing challenges of her own.
I'm
home alone with the baby, so it's quite a big day today.
It was quite scary because it was now, instead of just the two of us looking after Holly, it was just me.
And you've got to deal with just a mess down there and you're exhausted. That could be quite challenging.
I had to go on my own instinct.
You have to go through the, is she hungry? No. Okay. Does she just want to be held? No, she's still grizzly. Is it wind? Is it a nappy change?
It was just me.
There we go. I'm ready for the day.
But Ryan and Sarah are not alone. Over in Llanrumney, Ali and Kelly are also feeling worse for wear.
Just about 5 in the morning. Baby's up. Gotta get ready for work. Kelly's taking control over this one.
Sleep deprivation is the
That's
worst.
it.
It's a killer anyway.
Yeah.
It's terrible. The worst thing is looking at your phone in the middle of the night.
Yeah, 'cause
so
they
never
like
look at
dim
your
it.
mobile phone
No.
and when you're waking up for a feed.
Nope.
Because it does something to your brain and it keeps you awake.
After keeping them up half the night, baby Ayan's nodded off just as it's time for Ali to get up.
Can you hear that? Silence. Ayla will probably wake up in the next half an hour. Then it's just chaos. So it's nice just to have a look out here, look, and just listen to the silence. Well, and the birds. That's quite nice.
Ali might be exhausted, but at least he'll get a break from the endless crying, feeds and nappy changes.
It's draining. If I could breastfeed, I would help out. Women are superheroes. I couldn't do it. Well, men couldn't do it.
For Kelly, on the other hand, Ali's return to work is proving a blessing in disguise.
It is chaos here though when we're all here together. The house is crazy. It is better when I'm on my own sometimes. It's nice and peaceful.
I do enjoy coming to work. It's nice to get away from the carnage.
This bedroom needs hoovering badly. I think I'm going to do it quickly while the baby's sleeping.
You know, I do miss the kids and Kelly, but it's nice to just come away from the chaos.
With Ali out from under her feet, the atmosphere in the house is settling down.
Yeah, it's nice. Myself and the children are in our own routine now, so it's nice, you know. We're just able to just get on with it. Oh, we have got a cold brown. Oh my God, he's fluffing!
Kelly's even made a breakthrough with Ayla, getting her more involved in looking after her baby brother.
Can I wipe it?
Yeah.
Wipe you, boo boo boy. Bye bye you.
Ayla goes crazy, see, though, when he's home. And that's when she starts to get quite naughty. I think that 2-week period of him being home, she's not used to him being home. So she kind of escalates, and whereas I'm the strict one and he's the soft one, she still pushes it with Ali round.
Kelly's just hoping the peace and quiet won't be shattered once Ali gets back tonight. Over in Macon, Rob has also made the return to work, and with 3 girls to look after round the clock, Sam's worried about being able to cope.
I'm at home on my own. It's my first day alone with the girls all day while Rob is in work. I'm feeling really, really daunted. Actually probably a little bit scared of my own babies, which feels really strange, but I just feel like, can I do it? I've only got 2 hands and 3 babies, and I know they're all going to get hungry at the same time.
Even the basics of feeding have to be planned like a military operation.
So Mammy sits in the camping chair, bottles and medicines and everything, and bibs all handy. We start with the hungriest and then finish with the hungriest as well. I remember I came out the kitchen, I think I left the girls in the living room, and I just felt a bit intimidated by the situation, to be honest, and I ran away from it for a bit, came out the kitchen and took a breather, And I just thought, we need help, we need someone to come.
None of her relatives live on her doorstep, but they'd taken it in turns to travel to Mackin for a shift in the triplet feeding factory. Today, it's a stepmum Joanna's turn.
Good girl. There is enough for seconds if she wants more. With 2 people, an hour and a half, we can get the 3 of them done. When it's just me, it's over 2 hours.
With this many feeds to get through, Sam decided she had no option but to go the bottle and formula route. Many triplet mothers struggle to produce enough breast milk for 3.
It would have been nice to try breastfeeding them, but my body's just told me no, so I'm not upset about it really.
Breast milk contains benefits in terms of immune function, but I think it's important to stress that in a country like the UK, the formula feeds are well regulated. From a nutritional point of view, they are equivalent.
The triplets themselves don't have any complaints about formula feed. They've all got very healthy appetites.
Oh, Ella, you haven't got long to wait. Alice is nearly there. Where's that wind? Is it over here? And you're sprawl. Oh, Alice. You start all over again now. It's still crazy to think they're not actually meant to be born yet, do they? Don't fall asleep. 10 days we've been doing this at home now. It's a lot easier with an extra pair of hands or girls, isn't it? We ideally need a person per baby, and I think it'd be fine then.
In a few short hours, Sam will start the whole cycle all over again.
It's a lot harder than we expected. We're not Sam and Rob anymore, we're the triplets parents, and that's all we are. We're just feeding, changing, washing, sleeping, winding, and then the cycle just keeps going round and round, and I think that's the struggle at the minute.
Back in Buryport, Kathy and Andrew also have their share of worries. It's no surprise that little Jude is waking several times a night to feed, but it's older brother James who's proving even more disruptive, waking as many as 5 or 6 times an hour.
It was just bonkers. Sleep exhaustion is awful when you've just got the one child, but then when you've got a newborn as well, so we needed some help here.
Yeah.
Recognising they're at the end of their tether, a friend recommended they try something new, a night nanny.
I'd never heard of such a thing, of a night nanny. I texted her and she said, yes, I can help you. And just to hear those words, that yes, I can help you, oh, I could have kissed her.
Louise Gonzalez is trained to help with the most troublesome of sleepless tots.
Yeah, the problems we've had stemmed from, he was an excellent sleeper in his cot. It was great, you know. Obviously, when we knew Jude was on the way, he's nearly 3, so we thought, you know, big boy bed should be fine. Not fine. Far from fine.
We all know that, you know, when we have a baby, it's going to be tiring and the nights are going to be long and they can be tough. But for some people, you know, it can be really tough.
I think we were just at our wits' end, you know, the 86 times a night, I think, you know.
And a baby in the mix.
And a baby in the mix.
Some parents I go to, they literally don't have any more than 40 minutes sleep at any one time. A couple of weeks of that, you know, and from then on, your body is literally in survival mode. You're running on adrenaline.
I'm fine though, I'm just tired. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really typical for lots of reasons. That's
No,
the same,
that's it.
isn't it?
Louise takes a close look at the family's bedtime routine, searching out the underlying causes of bad sleep.
So start with, you know, having tea as, you know, around 5 or as
Yeah.
close to 5 as you can.
Okay, yeah.
So that he's got, you know, a couple of hours just to digest it and he's not going to bed with a big tummy full of
Yes.
food, because we don't
No,
sleep
don't
well
like
when we
that.
do that.
No.
The key thing really is to work on the start of the night, and if you can help your child get used to falling asleep more independently at the start of the night, then you should start to see the rest of the night sort of get better as well.
Honest to God.
So what you can do with this kind of age, something that works well, is the gradual retreat method. You just have a little magic cushion. So the magic cushion is the place where you're going to sit at the start of the night until he's fast asleep. You can choose to put it anywhere from here to
the
here,
gate
by
or
the
wherever,
door, by the gates. 2 days later, you put it a little bit further away. As time goes on, he'll learn to fall asleep without you in his sight, and he'll be learning to fall asleep on his own.
Yeah, fair enough, makes sense.
Yeah.
Now Kathy's got a plan. She's hoping she can turn things around. There's certainly been no resting up for Ryan in his coffee shop today, but he's finally coming to the end of his shift.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this for the next 3 years. People keep saying, oh, until they're 3 or 4, you got this all the way through. It's like, I don't know how I can do this. There you go, my friend. Thank you, buddy. Have a good day. See you later.
Around a quarter of all dads end up leaving their jobs or reducing working hours to spend more time with their babies.
I felt like I was letting Holly and Sarah down at one point. I was like, oh, I should be there. What am I going to miss? And missing stuff was really difficult for me.
How's this baby?
She's beautiful. I'll show you some photos.
How's the wife?
Yeah, she's fine. She's fine. Look at her eyes.
Oh, she's a model of you. Proud dad.
She was like the Pope. Her holiness the Pope. It's killing me not being with her right now. First morning not being there.
Daddy home soon. Bless you.
Oh. Hello.
12 hours after he left home this morning, Ryan's first day back at work is finally over.
Who's that?
Hello.
Who's that?
Hello, sweetie pie. Mwah. How you doing, gorgeous? You okay?
Who's that?
Oh, I missed you today. My life is about making people smile. And then seeing this little girl smile at... Sorry, I'm going to cry. Seeing this little girl smile at you. Who's a little chubber? Who's my little chubber? Oh,
It just kind of affirms that you're doing a good job. Like
it does.
You're doing a good job as a parent if she's smiling at you and she's happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the best.
Such an idiot. Absolutely adored this little girl. Absolutely adored you.
In Buryport, Kathy and Andrew are already hard at work, establishing a new routine recommended to them by their night nanny.
So what happens with this is that when you go to bed, Mommy or Daddy sit on the magic cushion, don't we? And we stay here, and then you stay in bed, and we'll go shh, shh, shh. Oh. And that way, you know Mommy and Daddy are just outside, and then you can fall to sleep nicely. You go to sleep, isn't it? Where are we going to put the magic cushion tonight, then? Where do you want to put it? On the stairs?
Yeah.
OK. He knows that we're in the landing, sitting on the magic cushion. He's got that kind of assurance.
They're already seeing a marked improvement, but the sleep expert cautioned them not to expect overnight miracles.
It's difficult to get him to stay in his bed, and there's a routine you go through there to try and relax him, to calm him down, to get him into kind of a sleep state. And you work hard at that, and then you put him into his bed, and then he doesn't want to sleep. Eventually, he falls asleep, and then maybe about an hour or two later, he's up again crying, and you've got to go through it all, and it's exhausting. It's
exhausting.
Because it's repetitive, and you cannot deviate from that routine. You've got to keep to it, and it's day in, day out, trying to hammer home this routine.
Yeah, sleep training is not for the weak, shall we say.
No.
All they can do now is stick with a plan and hope things keep getting better. Kelly's definitely getting results over in Llanrumney. While Ali's been at work, peace and quiet has reigned at home. But the storm is fast approaching.
Daddy's home. Where's she to?
Out the garden.
Oh, she's done one, is she? Being a good boy? No. Do you want a hug? You want a hug? Oh, you want a coach? I want a coach.
I don't know what it is. If it's just the three of us, it's lovely. I'm very calm, but when Ali comes over, it kind of gets a little bit messy.
Oh, right, all right.
I think it's because Ayla gets quite hyper. Because she hasn't seen him all day.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
He says, I don't want to let me out now.
I know.
It is more chaotic when he's home. Like I say to him, I'll go make a bottle. And then I come out and this is like this. And there's powder there. And this is all... Like, it drives me potty.
It really, really tests a relationship having a baby, especially when you've got a toddler in the house as well. That's what you get, love. Snooze, you lose.
And the chaos gets cranked up even higher as Ali sets about his lively approach to Ayla's bath and bedtime routine.
Oh, God. I can't wait sometimes for him to go to work. Come on. You've got to tidy that bedroom. Look at the state of it. Come on. Have you put all your toys away now?
Yeah, she didn't have any out. Come on, let's go. Yeah. There's a lot of stress and strain on a relationship with another
It can be
person.
stressful.
Yeah, of course it can.
Because you answer back all the time.
Yeah. Stand up.
No, let her do it herself. She has the buttons herself and everything.
Right.
She's a big girl now.
That top is the vest is inside out. Do you want me to help you? Let me help you.
She does it, love, honestly.
Right, fine.
Honestly.
It's going to end in tears.
You faff
Give
around
it
with it too much.
So
Put
what?
that tidy in my bathroom.
Give it here. Oh, whoa.
Right, come on now, guys. It's wind down time.
In ages. Wait, one more.
Lord, give me.
Sniper kiss. Stop. You shouldn't get kissed.
Right, I will not ask you again. Ayla, get dressed.
Come on.
Ali, get out.
You can't. Don't lay him down like that. Oh. I'm using my special powers.
I'm using my...
Why don't you use your special powers and morph out of here?
Up in Macken, Sam and Rob have been on tenterhooks awaiting the arrival of their health visitor, here for a vital checkup on the triplets' progress.
I think the main responsibility, I feel, is making sure that they are reaching their milestones. We know they're premature, so they might not reach their milestones at the normal time, but it's trying to make sure that they do that.
I take the girls very seriously, probably too seriously. I worry too much.
Hiya, how are you? How's things been?
Okay, yeah. Just giving her a dummy, so she's a bit settled now.
That's okay.
Born 5 weeks early, the triplets started out weighing well below average. Today, the health visitors come in to check whether they've been growing okay. It's crunch time for the anxious parents.
Oh, I'm sorry, Flora. It's like having a little hound. I just want to see how big your head is. Okay, good girl. Thank you very much. Okay, 3.13.
Well, that's gone now.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, you can pick her up now, darling. You didn't enjoy that.
How long was she?
She is 50 centimetres.
With Flora checked, it's now Alice's turn.
Okay. Come on, darling. Yep, fine, thank you. She's saying that as a sister.
Last up, Ella, who at birth was the smallest triplet, weighing under 4 pounds.
Let's see how much you weigh, darling. 2.74, fabulous. Okay, not quite as long as your sisters.
Okay.
The results of the checkup are in.
What we do now is going to impact them for the next however many years they live for, 70, 80, 90 years.
Sam and Rob are about to find out whether they've done enough.
Weight gain is nice and steady, so it's reassuring. I'm really, really pleased. I think you're doing a marvellous job. Absolutely marvellous.
Bye.
It went really well. They're all following the trend they should be. I think every parent obsesses about them getting weighed, but it is nice you do. But that's all.
Isn't it?
It means so much to know that they, we are feeding them and we are doing a good job, and that they're putting on the weight. So it's really nice feedback.
For Sam and Rob, it's a massive relief. Proof that despite all the stress, they're getting something right. They can pat themselves on the back for passing a major milestone.
Tomorrow is their due date. They're real due date. So that would have been the date they should have been born.
And we're going to celebrate by drinking lots of milk.
Come on, Jess. Come on, Jess. Come on, Jude. Jess and Jude.
Kathy and Andrew have also been hard at work, trying to get James fully settled into his new sleeping routine. It's taken a good few weeks, but it's really paying off.
This is it. Yeah, we'll have a story on the chair, and then we'll put James to bed, give him a kiss, and then go and sit on the magic cushion. And then James falls asleep, doesn't he? You fall asleep.
For the first time in ages, James is sleeping through the night.
James is starting to understand his role, you know, that this is his bed, he stays in here. Like last night was 11 hours from 7 till 6, so you can't expect much more than that. He's still waking up about 6, you know, we're trying to get him to stay in bed a bit longer, but 11 hours of unbroken sleep is pretty good actually, so yeah, we're starting to hopefully win the battle.
Keep this up and they'll be fully back on their feet before they know it. In Bryn Mawr, it's a big day for Emily.
Now you're going to be hard work now, I bet.
Her first trip out to a mother and baby group, a baby massage class in nearby Aberbeeg, but she's not quite sure how she'll fit in.
Welcome, Emily and Lily, to our group.
14 months. No, you know, 14 weeks on months. I just think people just look down on you, think, oh, because you're a single mother, you've got your baby 24/7, you haven't got a life. I think the world's just full of judgment anyway, no matter what you do. Just life.
Right then, so we're going to get stuck in now to some baby yoga. I promise I won't scare you. The girls know now, we all just smile and nod. It can be quite a lonely place, being a single mum, and if you don't sort of socialise and go out to different places, it can be really difficult. So have you ever done any baby yoga or any massage before? Don't panic.
But I don't always like to be sent attention, actually. I get embarrassed sometimes, but now it's like you've got to be a bit more outspoken, learn to like defend for yourself and everything.
So what we always do the first move every week, girls. So we're going to support the ankles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Barod, unwaith eto.
Emily might have been nervous, but so far, all's going well.
Oh, look at her looking. Oh, she's never been before either. I love her. She's probably thinking, oh, Mum,
she likes
what
to
are
do
you
her own
doing?
thing half the time.
Yeah. Oh, over the nice dress. Shall we do that one a little bit faster? Tap, tap, bean die tree. Tap, tap, bean die tree. Tap your Kevin. Da iawn. Lan ar babi. Da iawn. Lots of encouragement. Da iawn. She's comfortable.
I know, I was thinking she's silly.
She loves that.
Oh, she's dribbling.
If you want to, we can just give her a nice little hand massage. No, I don't want to do it. If you want to do a sitting up, girls, you can. If you want to do it this way, you can do it this way. Like that.
And everyone always thought I was going to be a right drama queen, and I would panic over anything, like she's crying, and be like, you know, it's drama, she's crying. Yeah, she's crying, end of. Like, it's fine. But I do believe the more you calm, the calmer your baby's going to be.
Does she sleep all night?
Yeah.
Oh,
And only when she was newborn, only once she used to wake up for a feed.
When she wants a feed. Really? 26 minutes. How bizarre is that? Yeah, I got 26 minutes. Go. Literally. Honestly,
yeah.
That is
I had it quite
absolutely
easy.
amazing. She's a good baby. Dream baby, actually.
Despite her worries, as it turned out, nobody judged her for being a single mum. Today's really boosted her confidence.
If she's on her own doing this, she's doing a fantastic job by the looks of things. I think we've worn you out, Lily. Da iawn, wedi blino.
Say we got a deal and we will. Say, I wipe your bum now when you're a baby, and when I'm an old woman, you wipe my bum. Yeah. Yeah. Say, don't put me in a nursing home, Lil. No. You look after me like I look after you. I love you, girl. I love you.
Oh.
I thought I'd be a stress head, like proper stress. and just be like crying in the corner, like, oh, my baby's crying, my baby's this, my baby's that, but no. Yeah, I would say I've definitely surprised myself. It just makes you grow up and just be a bit more independent, and it's just, I don't know, it changes you for the best, really.
Kelly,
yes.
Lovely to meet you.
Hiya,
I'm
yeah.
Sam, I'll be doing
Hi,
your
Sam.
treatment. Would you like to follow me?
Down in Newport, Kelly's also enjoying something new. A day away from the kids.
It's designed to be a facial that helps with people who have stressful lifestyles, don't necessarily have a lot of time to spend on themselves.
Oh, sounds just like me.
Perfect.
I never used to have skin like this. I used to have really clear skin.
That's what having babies does to you.
I know. It made me lose my eyelashes too.
Really?
I lost teeth on the last one.
Wow.
Very relaxing. Very. I feel like a bit of a celeb.
Whoa. Be careful. Mummy's going to walk straight through that door in a minute. Get down. Look who's home.
Hi.
Did you miss me?
My boobs are scratching badly.
Lovely.
Have you been a good girl? Yeah. Has she been a good girl?
She's been very good. Miss us?
No.
Neither did we.
So you didn't miss me. You were
No, it was
stressing
nice,
about
but
him having the no boob, but it was clearly
Yeah,
fine.
it was fine.
Yeah, you give up work and I'll work.
Yeah.
We can do this again then, can't we?
Yes, definitely.
In a best pussy.
Had a good day.
Ready? We're going to the birds now.
Oh, the birds, James.
Okay.
It's now 2 months since Kathy and Andrew called in their night nanny, and most nights, James is staying in his bed.
James has settled into his nights.
Yeah.
And he's no longer the terror that he was. He likes sleeping, he's good at it. He is.
Yeah, he
He's
actually
learned
says,
that
can I have my pyjamas on now? Which is fabulous.
James is the best sleeper in the world, aren't you? Yeah, you got your bed, haven't you?
Do you love your bed?
Yeah.
Everybody's feeling so much better, and they are finally starting to enjoy life as an expanded family.
Let's go, Jude. Any birds?
I can't see any yet.
Birds, where are you? Where are you, birds? Come on, bird. Where are you? Hello, red-crowned crane. Oh, good boy. Hello. Guys. Hello, mister. Oh, you want some? Hey, can I have some food, please? Good running, James. I'll get you, James. I'll get you.
I feel human today. I feel all right today. Gosh, sleep with James is 1,000 million times better. Is that even a number? It's...
Should we do gymnastics? Yeah. 1, 2... Whoa!
I suppose normality is coming through a little bit. It's a different type of normality now, isn't it? You've just got to adjust.
It is nice just to have some time together, the four of us.
We are super lucky. Really lucky, happy, healthy boys. Wow. Doesn't get better than that, I don't think. Ready, steady, go!